You sent me the script and wanted me to read all these different things. I'm not smart enough to do that, so I'm just going to speak from the heart. People ask me all the time, what is leadership? What to me, leadership's 5 things. Number 1, you have to have a vision where you want to take the organization. Number 2, you have to have a plan of how you're going to get there. Number 3, you have to lead by example. Number 4, you have to hold people accountable. And number 5, you have to make sure everybody in the organization shares the same core values. I've learned an awful lot about leadership from very many different areas. And I want to tell you, I learned a great deal about leadership while I was a member of the DU fraternity house at Kent State University. See, a fraternity is really a family, and DUs are family. Family doesn't mean you have the same last name, doesn't mean you have the same address. But what family does mean is you share the same core values. The core values was we're going to trust one another. We're going to do everything the best of our ability. We're always going to make sure that we show people we genuinely care. And I learned so much from the brothers to be accountable, to be held responsible, to make good decisions. And decisions have ramifications. Many things that this country could use today. Just like we have 4 basic principles, there are 4 things I want you to remember. Number 1 is put forth good effort. Whatever you put into an organization is exactly what you're going to get out of it. And I strongly urge you to be actively involved in DU, even though you may not be an active member, maybe you're alumni. But give effort. The second thing I want you to remember, that DU extends far beyond the walls of the fraternity house. That get to know the various DU members from all the other chapters around. See, when I was at NC State, I used to say the strength of the pack is in the wolf. The strength of the wolf is in the pack. Well, the same thing about the DU fraternity. Our bond has to be stronger than super glue. But this bond is only going to be as strong as you. The third thing I think that's exceptionally important is get involved and contribute. There are a lot of different ways you can contribute to DU. You contribute through financial. You can contribute by giving your time, your effort, your talents, your abilities. You can even contribute by doing a video. But I think that we have to remain active and understand how blessed we are to have been a member of DU and the strong influence it's had on our life. Some of my very best friends today that I cherish hearing from are my fraternity brothers of many, many years ago. And the last thing is let's make sure we wouldn't do anything that we wouldn't want our grandmother to find out about. It's just a simple little philosophy. Let's do the right thing. That's one thing about DUs. We always try to do the right thing. Be proud that you're a DU. I know I am. Wear your pin proudly, get involved, and remember, there's no way in this world we can repay the people that had a strong influence on our life. When I look at Dr. Roberts, I look at Philip Schreiber, our faculty and fraternity advisors, and the great lessons I learned from all the various brothers and the help they've given me over the many, many years, and the good times that we have shared with each other. You can't pay back. The one thing we can do is we can pay forward. We all have an obligation to remain very active in the fraternity so that we can help the younger brothers coming up. Remember, the Kayu Patheka.